Hi everyone, Mrs. Carneiro-Dias again with part 2 to our review for today. So we're going to go ahead and review how to solve equations. So number 1, our goal to solve an equation is to find the value of the variable that makes the equation true. So we have x plus 5/9 is equal to 1/6. We need to figure out what value of x when you add to 5/9 would equal 1/6. So in order to do that, we use what's called inverse operations to isolate the variable, get the variable by itself. So what that means is I'm going to take a look at what's happening to the variable, which currently 5/9 is being added to it. So the inverse of adding 5/9 would be to subtract 5/9. So notice I'm showing that I'm subtracting 5/9 from both sides of the equal sign because I need to keep my equation balanced. Now, when I subtract 5/9 from the left side, it ends up being 0. So x is isolated. And now I have 1/6 minus 5/9. So I do need to have a common denominator in order to add or subtract. So I'm going to go ahead and get a common denominator, which is 18, and rewrite these fractions. So 1/6 is equivalent to 3/18, and negative 5/9, 5/9 is equivalent to 10/18, and it is subtraction. So 3/18 minus 10/18 is negative 7/18. So that is the solution. Now, it also asks us to check our solution. So in order to check, what we need to do is plug our solution back into the equation where the variable is. So we need to see if negative 7/18 plus 5/9 is actually equivalent to 1/6. So again, in order to add, we first need a common denominator, which will be 18. And now we can go ahead and add. Negative 7/18 plus 10/18 equals 3/18. And 3/18 can be simplified to 1/6, which is in fact equivalent to 1/6, of course. So we know that our solution is correct. This is a great tool and a great strategy to check your work. Number 6, n divided by 1 6/10 is equivalent to negative 5. So again, we want to isolate our variable. So we're going to want to do the inverse of multiplying by 1.6. The inverse of dividing by 1.6, which would be to multiply by 1.6. So when I multiply the left side by 1.6, these two cancel out. And we are left with n equals negative 5 times 1.6. So when I multiply on the side here, I end up with 8. Now, of course, there's a negative times a positive, so make sure you check your signs. N is equivalent to negative 8. Now, let's go ahead and check our solution to be sure we're accurate. So we're going to replace n with negative 8. Divide it by 1.6 and see if it's actually equal to negative 5. So on the side here, I'm going to divide. When dividing with decimals, we need to make sure this number is a whole number. So I'm going to multiply by 10 and divide 16 into 80, which is equivalent to 5. And again, since it's negative divided by a positive, it's negative 5, which is equivalent, of course, to negative 5, so we know this solution is accurate. I hope this helps you all. Good luck today on your lesson.